I don't know what to eat anymore, honestly. And this is what's going to happen to you while you're on your journey and you get to a certain level where you have control over your portions. Your portions has shrunk. But the problem that you're going to find yourself in is that you're not going to know what to eat when you finally get a hold of these cravings. When your body, like, say, okay, when you don't have cravings anymore and you're trying to eat right and healthy, but you don't know what to eat, and you don't have an appetite for certain things anymore because you broke a lot of those cravings, well, I tell you like this, it's going to be a hard time for you sometimes, because you're going to want to eat something all because of the fact that you didn't eat nothing all day. But there's going to come times that you're not going to know what to eat. And you may throw just anything in your mouth. Well, try to be very mindful at that moment of healthy stuff. And not just go after the fat stuff. I mean, I am not even going to lie. Don't even think. I ain't even going to lie. Believe me. I went to a KFC the other day and had me a mash bowl. Now, me and Sean, we love our mash bowls. So we had one of those. And we haven't had one of those in years. It's been a while. It's been a minute. And that was the most delicious thing we had. But for the most part, I don't desire all of the trans fat, saturated fat foods like I used to. So now I'm at the point where I don't want to lose my muscle mass, because I am not eating my full proteins and my fibers and all the stuff that fills you up and sustains you throughout the day. But in the meantime, I am not eating the foods that is really nutrition. No, I am eating, but I'm not putting enough nutrients in my body for the day. Put it that way. As well as drinking water. So that's what I got to stand and be mindful of, you guys. And same with you. When you start losing your weight or you get control over that eating, yeah, you're going to have a hard time trying to figure out what to eat. What am I eating today? I didn't eat nothing all day, and I don't have cravings to eat nothing, but I got to eat something. That's the time when you're going to have to really start focusing and eat something nutritional. Me, when I get like that and I don't know what to eat, sometimes I'll have an avocado, drink me a cup of coffee, and go to bed. And that's not enough. That's not enough. So that's the problem I'm having right now. So right now we're at McDonald's. I'm waiting outside for my son and my husband to come back. He had some sort of gift cards or whatever, so he's redeeming those right now. But I want some food. I'm tired of eating lasagna. You guys, I made a lasagna for my in-laws. That went. And it's a good thing I made a big tray for home. I took the smaller trays from my in-laws because I knew they were cooking, so they didn't need a big tray. Good thing I did that, because now for the rest of the week, I don't have to cook. Probably tomorrow I have to cook something. But I think I'll make some ribs tomorrow. Stay tuned tomorrow, you guys, because if Sean is in the habit of... No, we're supposed to be going out to dinner. But I know for sure he's going to want some ribs. So if he wants ribs, then I'll do a DIY tutorial on how I cook my ribs and make them nice and sweet and spicy at the same time. Holy crap. This chick got a full beard. Oh, snaps. Now listen, I ain't one to judge people's, but I've seen some women with some beards. Believe me when I tell you, I've seen some women with some beards in my lifetime. I've seen some beards. I've never seen one that big before and thick. This woman had a gray bush of hair around her chin. She had a beard full of picky, kaba hair all around her chin. Okay, we talking nappies of nappies. I didn't know if that was a man or a woman. All right. Forgive me, Lord. But yeah, you guys, as far as earlier today, this morning, about 2:30, we took our little family dog, my little daughter, Ginger, and she pretty much passed away in the house. So we ended up taking her, me and Sean ended up taking her to the ASPCA, and cremated her, put in for a cremation. But one thing I'm so grateful for was how my daughter Desiree took it, because that's her baby. That's her favorite. If you go on her channel and you've seen anything regarding her dogs, Ginger was always the one she spoke to the most. She loved her Twinkie as well, but Ginger was her baby. Ginger was her baby. And Ginger's no longer. So she handled it really well, which was something that I've always worried about. Because our first set of dogs, we had some Shih Tzus originally. And I used to tell her, stop walking them dogs down the street. Only walk them on the block. Because they're house dogs. They don't know nothing about the streets. They're house dogs. So I would tell her all the time, do not walk them around a corner. Only because I know what kind of neighborhood we live in. And we have a lot of rough dogs in the neighborhood. So she wouldn't listen. She walked the dogs all around the neighborhood until one day she bumped into the house that had the pit bulls. And they had dogs that were off the leash, a yard that didn't have a gate. And when she walked past their house, them dogs came charging out of their yard, out of their little dog house, and came and snatched my 2 Shih Tzus and killed them. So Ginger was the first doggy that we bought after that incident, because she was attached to Happy and Lucky back then. Those were my 2 Shih Tzus. And just being involved in a dog attack and trying to fight off the dogs, the pit bulls, while she's trying to hold on to the dogs, that did something to her. You know, she was really jacked up behind that. So after a little time went by, about a month or so, I tried to, you know, lift her spirits by getting her another dog. And losing 2 dogs in one day was really hard, but I wanted to lift her spirits up. So I bought her, we went out to the pet store, and I bought Ginger, which is a Pomeranian. Now, she fell in love with Ginger, or should I say Ginger fell in love with her, because Ginger was flirting with her while she was checking out the dogs. And I had my heart set on this cute little curly poodle, but it was a boy, and I didn't want another boy dog, because those Shih Tzus was boys, and they like to spray their territory. So I ended up picking Ginger. Ginger is the one actually wooing Desiree. She wooed Desiree, and Desi ended up choosing her. And we brought Ginger home that day. Then maybe a couple of months later, Ginger needed a friend. She needed a sister. So I ended up buying Twinkie afterwards to keep Ginger company. Because, you know, dogs need company too. So that's how we ended up with Ginger and Twinkie. But Ginger we've had since Desi was in high school. And she was like 77 years or so. She probably was a little older than that. So yeah, she finally gave up the ghost. She finally died last night. And matter of fact, it was during the time when we were trying to find the animal hospital to call to find out if we were able to bring her in at that time of the morning. It was like 2:30. And we couldn't get any word from anybody, but we made an attempt. We drove out to Brooklyn at 2-something in the morning, only to find out that they were closed, and they were opening at 7 in the morning. So we knew we had to bring her back and then come back again in the morning time to take her. So we found out, you know, Desi, you know, we tried to make sure that she wasn't coming, because that was not a sight for her to see. So she was like, Ma, you and Dad do it. That's okay. Y'all go. Y'all do it. Just make sure y'all bring her back to the ASPCA, and not just dump her outside somewhere. So we promised, and we went back to the ASPCA, and we got her cremated. So, I mean, when you have pets and you don't really know what to do with them once they're deceased, there's like a whole new world that you got to visit. You know what I mean? And we didn't even realize that you could actually have them cremated and in your home, like how I have my mom. Okay, my mom's cremains was split up between the 3 of us. That's three siblings. So I split her cremains up between me and my brothers. So we all had a piece of her. We all still have a piece of her. She's in my home now. But I didn't realize you could do that with doggies. You know, so we didn't do that with her. We just had her cremated. Yeah. What is taking these two so long in McDonald's, man? Oh gosh, but yeah, you guys, so I'm just gonna wait here for these guys to finish doing what the daylights they're doing in an empty McDonald's restaurant. Alright, so I'll be back with you guys later. We're trying to get some things done tonight. We'll see what we can actually have done. I'll see y'all soon. Oh, and please, again, forgive my face. For those of you who've noticed, I have a wisdom tooth that needs to be pulled on this side, and my face is really swollen on that side. You probably can't tell too much right now, but earlier this morning, it's swollen. And when I smile, you can really, I feel it like right here. Right there. Right near that tooth that needs to have the wisdom tooth pulled. The roots pulled. Right near the tooth, I need to have the root canal. So please forgive me, you guys. Hopefully sometime this month I'll have that done, because now I have better medical. I'm telling you guys, having medical, first of all, I am self-employed. So to have medical coverage when you're self-employed is very expensive. Anyone that has a business will tell you to have medical coverage comes out of your pocket. Like, really, you really have to peel off that paper to have medical coverage for you and your family. You're coming out of pocket real heavy. Well, I couldn't afford it, so I had to wait. I mean, I had little garbage, you know, medical. But now that Sean put me on his medical, put me and the kids on his medical, now we're able to have better medical and dental and vision. And it's very cheap for the whole entire family, thank God. And now I'm able to actually get my root canal done and don't have to come out of pocket. So stay tuned for that visit. Oh my God. Do you realize it's been months? I've had this root canal problem in my mouth since the summertime. And I was really worried because I've never heard of anyone being on any antibiotics or any type of medication that long. And I really swore I was going to end up dying out of an infection. I swore. I really thought I was going to die from an infection. Because I'm like, listen, I've never heard of anyone having a root canal that long and surviving. So yeah, so eventually you guys, you'll be coming along with me on the day. I gotta go get this thing done. But that's why my mouth is swollen on this side of my face. Yeah. So I'll see you guys soon. Still waiting on these. Ah, look, they're finally coming.
Open the door. Open the door. It's took over this. What are you, drunk? You high, Chef? You can't open the door.
Why y'all took so long and y'all got vouchers?
People are being
what was wrong?
Go in there and find out, man. Them people slow as I don't know.
You already know if I go in there, I'm gonna show my tail and they ain't gonna like it. Hey fam, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell right next to it. So this way you will know when I'm uploading another video. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button, give me those likes, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you will not miss another one of these type of videos. So let's get started.